Hello! Rudolph has landed at Homestead Aquarius. Have y'all watched that video yet? If not, y'all need to take a break from here. Go to Mr. Robert at Homestead Aquarius' channel and watch his latest mail call video, y'all.
He shouts me out. Hey.
Yeah. And Passamaquoddy made him some cool sheep sandals. No, slippers.
Socks.
Oh, boy. Mr. Robert was out of the box tonight.
I had nothing to do with it.
Nope. All she did was send it to him.
When I send gifts, whatever you choose to do with those gifts after they leave my hands, that's on you.
They'll tell him what John did with his dibblers.
Dibble dabbles.
Dibble dabbles.
John likes his dibblers.
We are expecting John to come in. It might just be me and John. No one else might not, because it's like it's Christmas Eve. But we wanted to talk about this. Oh,
and don't mind my zoo in the back.
Yeah, the animals will be running wild very shortly. Oh, man. John's going to be fashionably late, I'm sure. He's like, what the hell did you do? Like, nothing. I did nothing. Called fussing at me like that. How cool are y'all? It's freaking cold over here in South Louisiana. I blew a freeze plug out the back of my car today. John, what's up, brother?
What's going on?
Oh, hold on.
Am I muted?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
I can't hear you. Let's see what we got going on. I can't hear you.
Why not?
Oh, I know it's my fault. Hold on.
Of course it's your fault. Everything's your fault.
There we go. Okay, I got that. Now apparently we got an echo. Let me fix the echo.
Yeah. Hi, Sheena.
Hey, Johnny boy. Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Merry Christmas.
How's that? Am I echoing, John?
No, you're not echoing. I am.
Yeah. We got a little bit of echo.
Cancellation, you just had it.
Cancel the echo. Hello?
Try it now.
A little better. I can still hear.
Talk.
Now I can.
Go to settings again. You had it up there, and you need to click it.
I did. Oh, looked off of it.
We're not live yet, are we?
Yes, we live.
We are live?
Yeah.
We're doing this shit live?
Yeah, John. Do you use your dibblers?
Nobody's here yet.
Oh, so
If
we're
they
not
show
live.
up.
What do you mean, no? I sent you some brand new dibblers, and you didn't even like it.
Come on, seriously?
I don't understand why it's echoing. Never had that before.
It does have, well, I don't hear an echo now. The volume is extremely low, but I think that might be my computer. So let me turn up my volume. Go ahead. Say something.
Can you hear us now?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. There's no echo. I can hear you very clearly. Yep.
You got a little bit of an echo. But it sounds like the John, like whenever you puff your chest out and everything, that's the type of.
All right, let me try to adjust my mic. Is that any better?
A little bit.
How about that?
A lot better.
Okay, so it's my echo on my mic.
It was your fault. Go figure.
Mm-hmm. It was just dibblers dibbling.
Man, fuck it. Some things are my fault. It's okay. So that sounds better?
It does sound better. Q said all she hears is John echoing.
Are we really live already?
Yes, John. We don't play around.
5 minutes. 5
minutes and people are listening to me talking like this? I don't usually talk like this.
John, you always talk like that.
Oh, shit.
Usually you've had a few more beers, but so
I haven't had enough.
I need to do a video.
Oh, look who just showed up. Homestead Aquarius.
I need to do a video. Who wore it better,
Yeah.
John or Mr. Robert?
Share the link.
I sent it to Robert already.
Yeah, I think,
What?
yeah. This is all about Mr. Rudolph. Showed up in Alabama.
With the goat. Oh, the sheep. The sheep, I'm sorry, the goat wasn't nowhere to be found.
Yeah, the sheep's
There's a
feet.
frog, a sheep and a
A
frog.
sheep and a frog.
But I bet you that's going to be warm as hell.
Gotta be warm.
It must be. I mean,
Maybe
it
I
is
should
a
eat one.
I don't know, Mr. Robert. You did pretty good.
I think Robert did a better job. I definitely agree.
You'll put yours on, John, and we'll see.
No.
That's not happening. It's actually 68 degrees in the house. It's a little too cold.
Excuses.
It's 68 over here also in the house, but it says we're 30 right now. We haven't been above freezing all day. Well, since noon yesterday, we haven't been above freezing. It's horrible. We just bought a little Trailblazer, and I didn't check the coolant in it, and blew out a freeze plug today. Apparently, the people we bought it from had been adding water, and
so it froze.
Oh yeah, it froze. Hopefully, it's just the freeze plug out the back of the motor blew out.
Let's see what Q said.
Hold on, Q.
Oh, you can replace the freeze plug.
Yeah, I hope that's all it is. Hey Q, glad you're here. Nana, how you doing, Miss Donna? Sunday Backyard Farmer, what's up, brother? We just here.
Miss Donna Diggs in Virginia, Gardening Warrior Q.
Yeah. And Mr. Robert, we're waiting for Mr. Robert to come on up.
Yep.
Oh, Q, you got the Christmas card? Don't say nothing about it. There's gonna be some other people getting them.
Oh, so you sent out some. Janice is here too. Where to begin homesteading, Janice? Hi, Janice.
Hi, Miss Janice. Yeah. You was a lot more talkative on the phone than you are right now, John. I think you scared of Mr. Robert.
Yep.
I'm not scared of Mr. Robert. I mean, Mr. Robert's the one that, he decided to post this video where, I mean,
Hey,
you guys are the ones that need to explain, because the gift he was displaying was actually sent by your wife, the sender. What the hell was that all about? Because when I watched that video, I was dumbfounded, my mouth dropped, and I'm like, what in the hell is he doing?
Well, I was asking him. Maybe he had a heat stroke.
Oh, there he is. Oh, a heat stroke. Yeah, no. He can't use that as an excuse. Hey, Robert, how are you?
Maybe
hello, John. Welcome to Mr. Robert's neighborhood.
You okay, sir? What in the hell did we just watch?
I don't know what you watched.
Sir, you have the stage to please explain yourself.
Brain
What we
freeze.
just watched.
Explain myself. It's a mail call. You did not enjoy my mail call?
I watched it.
He was all about it.
Hey.
Always prepping. How you doing?
The one part I must say, Robert, that confused the shit out of me was the socks part.
The socks.
Yeah, that confused the crap out of me. As when you, at the end, you said, "Oh, my socks. Oh, I gotta wash them." That confused me.
Yeah, well, I had to be prepared. This is cold weather and shrinkage is often a factor, so we had to get some stunt socks in there.
John uses stunt socks all the time.
Okay.
John don't have to use the socks no more. He got the dibblers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
God willing, I don't ever have to use socks. I accept being an oyster fisherman and being out in the cold water. Shrinkage is absolutely fine.
Kid socks.
Who the hell said that? Kid socks.
White family farm.
Courtney. Hey there,
Courtney.
Josh.
Courtney. Yeah.
Oh my.
I was using size 12 to 14.
Damn.
Yeah. Ain't no kid socks. And y'all forgive me. I'm hungry. I'm starving. And I'm eating.
Go for it.
Oh my
Go for
God. Robert's eating. You can't mess with Robert when he's eating. God forbid you mess with Robert when he's eating. Let me guess, gas station pizza.
No. This
Oh,
is
what is
Zaxby's chicken fingers
Oh, okay.
with the nuclear sauce.
Oh, not too bad.
Awesome
like-
stuff.
We had some
But-
butt gravy.
Butt gravy.
I mean, I take a Boston butt, I cut it up and make a rice and gravy with it. And Sheena calls it butt gravy when she's
Butt
talking
gravy.
about all the daughters. Butt gravy. It's like,
We laughed.
yeah, this.
I'm not touching that one.
She's too close to my daughter's ages. They found that funny. Yeah, why, Courtney? Yeah, exactly. Butt gravy. It's really good. Boston butt, debone it, cut it up into chunks, make a nice rice and gravy.
Hey, anything Boston butt has got to be good.
When it's cooked by a Cajun.
We don't like your Boston butt.
I seen the Boston butt in your Mankini video. There's not much there. That would be called out.
Hey, look, it does the job.
I bet it don't even hold up pants.
No, that would be the hips. The hips. hold up.
Hips. I got you.
I think I seen some women's panties.
Look at everybody we got in here. We done got Sunday Backyard Farmer. We got Wide Family Farm. Old
Gordon
Ways
Josh.
Gardening and Prepping. Gardener Josh.
Yeah.
Man,
No,
it's crazy life. What else we got here?
We wasn't even planning this. This was like,
Yeah,
As
this
soon
is
as I finished-
spontaneous spur of the moment where we had to come on here and we had to roast Homestead Aquarius Robert for the video he just put out, where I never thought that he would scoop down to that level of actually stuffing his pants with socks.
you didn't even notice it until I told you.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, and that makes it worse. Where when I was watching the video, you know, I didn't look at his
You was
bulge
honed
where
in
it was
on
so big.
other things.
No, I was looking because he's showing off stupid reindeer thong, and I wasn't looking how big the bulge was.
No, it's a full mankini.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Just like yours. It's just a reindeer one.
Oh shit, that's even worse.
John's a foot man. He was, once I showed my feet, that was it for him. Even though they was in socks.
It even has a jingle bell in the back.
Oh
Yeah.
God, Robert, that's even worse. Oh,
I
mine,
did
at
good.
least mine was sexy.
That thing there, that was some new kids on the block stuff. They didn't have that kind of strap and like little buckles and stuff whenever I was wearing them.
It even has
Didn't have all that.
When I was weird.
No, Robert, the thing is that was confusing me when I started catching on to something stupid. Is when you were standing in front of the mailbox and I could see something hanging underneath your
What are you
t-shirt.
doing looking?
No, because
saw that
that's the
first.
only.
You
No,
was on
it's-
Peck Watch.
Because hey, listen, because it was the only thing that was on screen. So I'm seeing this yellow goldish thing hanging underneath your t-shirt. I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, that's definitely between his legs, but what the hell is it?
John, you was on Peck Watch. You were Peck checking. Peter Patrol.
I had
It's
to
the
take
only thing on screen. If
No, it
it's the
wasn't,
only
John.
thing on screen, Yeah, it
There was
was.
brass. There was all kind of other stuff. I didn't notice it. Sheena had to point it out to me. And the first thing you talk about is that.
Ah, God dang, you're full of shit.
No, ask her. I'm not going to lie about it.
I said,
You're
we've
full
never
of
seen
shit.
this much of Mr. Robert before in our lives.
Oh.
Don't see his face, but we see everything else.
But Robert, what I did
Dancing and everything.
notice is I saw like some kind of safety pins underneath that thingy there. Did you have to tighten it up a little bit?
You saw what?
It looked like some kind of safety pin where
How
you
close
kind
are
of
you
tightened
looking?
it up.
No, I didn't see. It didn't have a safety pin. I like that, but that thing has got some room in it. That had some room in it.
Well, that's because you're lacking. I understand that.
I didn't mean that kind of room.
I mean,
brother.
I could totally fulfill that thing, but
Oh, could you?
So you want us to send you one, John? You can
no,
approve
no, absolutely not.
Send it straight to your house. It'll be there
Nope.
before Tuesday.
Order it right now.
No, thank you. No. I just said I could fulfill it easily, but that's just me. And I don't have to use white socks.
Black ones.
Oh.
I mean, in the waist, John. In the waist, and in what will be called the inseam, I guess. It was made for all sizes.
John's was made for like a 12 to 15-year-old. The one we sent him.
Yeah, it mine fit pretty well. Fit pretty well.
Don't have yet. She's gonna send you one, John.
Sheena, do not be looking for any. Do not send me any of
You
that.
already found it.
It even has two jingle bells, removable bells, adjustable buckle, elastic material.
What couldn't you want? It's everything you've ever wanted in a mankini, John.
Too bright.
It's got the little blue ball. I mean, a little red ball there.
Got the nose.
Look.
Hey, we had 7 people. John, we're losing folks. You need to go put on your mankini.
I ain't putting on nothing.
It's too bright.
I don't want a couple hundred people in here tonight. We just want to visit for a little while. Oh, God. That was funny.
Hold on, the dog's about to start.
That was awesome, Mr. Robert. I just got back from doing the presents with my daughters, and I click play, and then I get a text message from John. What the F? You put him up to this? I'm like, no, I haven't even watched it yet. I don't know what you're talking about. Hold up.
That's the lack of sleep talking right there. That's the kind of decisions I make when I stay up all night.
No, because you did put him up to this.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Did not.
Now,
Robert.
Once I send
Robert.
Look for the elephant one.
We've been friends now for going on 4 years, or it's been 4 years. Robert, this is your time to speak the truth to me. Did he put you up to this in any way, shape, or form?
no. No, that was all me. Blame it all on me.
So he really got to you then.
He really got to you.
That's more disappointing than you saying he actually tried to manipulate you to do it. That's even worse.
John, did anyone make you put on your mankini? No.
I had a heat stroke.
And he had a brain freeze.
It was a short stroke. We seen it.
He had a ball freeze.
Yes. It got cold, the temperature dropped, and things happen.
That brain shrinkage, right?
Yes.
A hell of a lot more than that.
Oh, God. Y'all crazy.
Huh? So whenever you saw that thing hanging down between my legs, John, what was your first thought?
What the fuck is that? What is that?
Get Cajun, damn it. What was that?
No, that's something that is that goat, that stupid goat sound?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That was awesome. Sheena just told me, I was getting ready to text you, Mr. Robert.
Get your goat button.
Text Mr. Robert. Tell him to get the goat button.
Oh yeah. Is that what that noise is? The goat button?
Yeah,
It's a screaming goat.
the goat button. It comes from the with the sheep and
Yeah, we
the
gave
frog.
him the last. That's what I sent him in his gift package. You got dibblers, he got a Rudolph, and a goat button.
You got a flower. Pollinated too.
It's a good thing that nobody in the comments knows what the hell we're talking about.
What they're talking about.
They have no idea.
There is a species of goat that over time, over lots of harassment, let's say, has learned to scream and alert others to their situation. These goats are known to only come from the tiny island chain of the Azores. Coincidentally, that's where John is from.
So he's no longer the man of war. He's the goat of scream, or he's the screamer of goats.
I tell you fucking hillbillies. Dude, you guys are too much.
Oh, we just got a free warning. Where are your multi-purpose dibblers, John?
Up your ass.
Go get them and let's see them.
I didn't say up my ass. I said up her ass.
Well, go get them.
She's about 3,200 miles away.
Gardening done all wrong. How you doing, Mr. Rich?
I'm sorry, V. I just had to say it. I'm sorry, V.
Hey, Happy Grand's Garden. Sworn I heard a banjo. No, I hadn't heard the banjo, but there's a goat screaming every once in a while.
Oh my God.
You guys ready for Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready for it to finish already.
Hey, I'm right with you right there. I'm ready for it to come and go. Start the new year. Let's go.
The first time in at least 10 years we've had to wear something besides shorts for Christmas. And we're going to be right at freezing Christmas morning. It sucks. That's just not used to that.
I know that's gonna suck. Like, it's gonna be disappointing down in Louisiana. You're expecting 50s, 60s, and all of a sudden you're gonna wake up in the 30s, 20s.
It was 18 this morning. It's gonna be 18 again in the morning.
God dang, that's colder than I am up here.
Yeah.
I'm waking up here in 32, 35.
It's 30
It's
right
coming
now.
your way, though. It's coming your way, brother.
I know. No, right now it's like there's a. What did we have last year, Robert? It was called like a bomb typhoon. What I say we had?
Yeah, they were calling it a bombogenesis, but you talking about a
Like the wind. It was like a bomb.
Bomb cyclone.
Bomb cyclone. We're getting one right now. As of right now, we're getting a bomb cyclone coming through.
You better go tie down that boat. Remember, you lost the boat last year.
Yeah, I know. And I had to go fetch it way up in the marsh. But that's what we're having right now is a bomb cyclone coming through again. And we'll see what happens. I haven't lost power yet. We'll see what happens.
Oh my gosh.
Q wants to know why John's dibblers are up her behind.
I don't know, Q. That's a good question.
Phew, -5. God. -14. No.
Yep. Something I've been worried about and been wanting to ask you, Danny, is how are your dragon fruit?
They're dead.
Oh, crap. I was hoping you protected them somehow.
No. I didn't
Oh,
have time. I don't know if you were on here. I was telling John around the time you got on that we just bought a secondhand 2004 Trailblazer, and I'm gonna have to work on that tomorrow. I hope we just blew the freeze plug out the back. I didn't check it. I added some coolant to it when we first got it because it was a little bit low, and I ran it hot today, so I got to look at it tomorrow. hot.
And to answer Q's question, Q, I'm going to answer your question. Can you answer me this question, Q? And I'm talking to Q Kitchen and beyond. While you were working for me, why was your nose so up Robert's ass the whole time? While you were working for me. Okay, Q? So answer that question. And that's why I had to fire you. It's because your nose was so far up Robert's ass.
I know the answer.
Because he had his reindeer suit on.
It smelled better.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? So there you go, Q. There's your answer. Now you answer my question. That's why you got fired.
She got fired.
You're going to hire me now, John?
No. You're not working for John.
We're on debate on that.
She's supposed to be working for you,
I
John.
think with the right training, you would make a great employee of mine.
No.
There has to be training. You have to
She's
be
done with Yankees.
She's a Yankee. You know.
No.
You're just keeping her in a closet. She's a Yankee. I could easily transition her back into being a Yankee.
No.
No, because it's way funner to send you gifts and laugh at you than to be on your team.
You don't have to send me gifts. You could just give them to me.
No.
First, she's easily I can transfer her back to Yankeeism immediately.
I doubt it. She likes to be hurt, not tickled.
You don't talk in that Cajun accent.
You don't have the Cajun baster.
Yeah.
I got the Yankee pumper.
No.
Oh, don't turn that pump on again. We don't want to hear that.
I know what sauna needs a pump, John.
Well, yeah, you better clear your throat. Oh, God. I think I'm going to go check the plumbing in the bathroom.
I'm sure.
Oh, the dibbler's stuck.
I thought that was what was it you called that? You called it a Cajun anchor, Cajun tornado anchor. I think the dibbler. That was a Cajun tornado anchor.
No, you called it something. Oh, what was that?
I'm being so rude trying to eat and talk at the same time and be naked. It's terrible.
I'm surprised we still have people in here.
Naked and eating?
Naked and eating.
He's not.
That's the way we do it around here.
He has his unicorn suit on.
That made my day.
Reindeer.
That made my day.
Colorado Springs.
That would make your day?
It did. Seeing that, it just made my day. That made me so happy.
Okay. I thought seeing me naked eating over here was making your day. I'm like, baby, we got to raise your bar.
Hey, I see naked men all the time. It don't matter to me.
I'm back, just so you know.
there is a limit of how much microwave energy you should put into grilled toast. Because listen here, listen. Where's this? That's grilled toast on my plate here. It's like a weapon.
Sounds like it's a bit overdone to me.
All right.
How's it going,
Speaking
man?
of overdone, what's going on, Mr. Sweeney
G'day,
Street?
mate. How's it all rocking over there?
We are the direct opposite of you right now. You
I thought-
in Australia is hot and it's summertime and y'all are overdone and we are way undercooked.
Mate,
Oh.
it's as hot as a possum's ass on a tin roof today, I can tell you.
Mm.
It's when you consider we were dealing with floods a few weeks ago, and this is how quickly it's turned. Probably within 6 weeks, we've gone from floods to bone dry. But, hey, that's Australia. And, yeah, it's definitely very interesting at the moment.
You got any snakes lately?
I've had a couple of calls. Haven't been able to catch one recently, but actually, I had a phone call the other day, and I had to fly home because Julianne saw one in the garden bed where the spinach was growing.
Mm.
So yeah, she put her hand down probably about 6 inches away from it, but
Oh my!
and then saw it and back and called me, and I flew home from work, but the little bastard had gone by the time I got here.
Man.
Yeah. But, again, proof in the pudding. Everyone reckons they're aggressive. That thing, if it really wanted to, could have tagged her. But as soon as she sort of came near, it slithered off and tried to get away, which is what they do.
Yeah. That happened to my ex-wife. She put her hand down in a bunch of weeds that she was pulling, and about 6 inches or foot away, maybe there was a baby copperhead in there.
Yeah. Yep. They only strike out of defence, and they only do that when they think they're under attack. And us relocators have a saying that snakes need a reason to bite you, but unfortunately, some of the reason is you moved.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh, yeah. I'd have passed out myself. That close to a snake? Mm-mm. I'd have screamed like a little girl. Mm-mm.
I ain't scared of them, but I do like to see them first. She's
been hanging around with me for enough, with me talk. That's all I bloody talk about sometimes. So, yeah, she sort of knows what they're all about. But, yeah, so that's our, definitely 6 weeks ago, this was lush, green, muddy land. And, yeah, have a look at her now. So, and we haven't even hit the really big temperatures yet. We're only sort of in the, high 80s at the moment.
Yeah, when y'all moved there, it was drought conditions really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like y'all got kind of a break.
They're tipping a bit of a wet January, which I'll be grateful for. If we, if we got a little sprinkle of rain every week, it would be really good. You can still see there's a bit of greenery still sort of there, and where we're watering, it's going well.
Mm.
I just had to cut grass 2 days ago.
Yeah, well, we've been having to knock down the grass ourselves because this is a bit of a patch here that we haven't got to yet. But this is a bit of a fire hazard, particularly driving me tractor around and lawnmower and things like that. So grass fires are pretty dangerous over here.
Now that looks like it's one step away from having the horde of mice that you guys get down there just explode now.
Yeah, actually, I went chasing a snake a couple of nights ago underneath a shed, and when I went into the shed, there was just mice running everywhere. That's more of a case of they weren't doing enough to knock them down. Our American friends will like this one. That's our first go at growing corn. They're coming up really well.
Nice.
There you go.
Good soil. But people might have seen the tomato planting video, and this is where the tomatoes are at the moment. They're just going nuts. They're going off like a kangaroo in a cattle run, I tell you.
Okay.
And of
can't
course,
wait for the tomatoes like that over here again.
and then with the oh, that's interesting. I don't know if you can see that. There's actually an Australian native bee flying around here, little red and black one. Some of my European bees are here, but yeah, there's a lot of natives here too, which is really cool to see. Native bees are stingless, but they're hard to farm. I know where some of my hard-working girls are though. This is what's left over of the onion crop. And I don't know what it is about these onion flowers, but these bees just absolutely love it.
Get down, boy.
Tell you what, they're hard-working girls, these ones. They do not stop.
Veronica wants to say hi.
Oh,
Say hi, Zai. I gotta go.
I'd just like to point out this massive trench that runs all the way along and all the way up there and all the way down there, and the fact that Bomber Steve did that by hand in fairly hot weather. That one nearly killed me. Well, actually, this is a bit of irony. You want a bit of irony? This was some bales of hay that we got from a farmer for free because I don't know if you can see them, but they got flood damaged. They were knackered by the flood, and now they're sitting in this about 6 weeks later. Just crazy. No,
You all still have your cows, Steve?
yeah, they're I'm just about to jump on the tractor and give them some feed because they ain't got none at the moment. Got some big round bales over here, so I'm just gonna give them one of those.
Well, they'll follow you on that tractor.
Yeah, well, I've got this technique. I go and buy a little square bale of lucerne, and I call it a bale of distraction. So I throw that somewhere else, and they all mob on that and eat that. And while they're eating that, they leave me the hell alone and let me get the big bale in place. Because I tried to do it a couple of times while they were in there, and you're trying to get the big bale to slide off the forks, and it won't move, because there's 3 big cows at the front buffing it back on, trying to eat it. And you're sitting there trying to get it off. You're going, get out of the bloody way, you idiots! But and our big bull, he's a big boy now. He's probably getting close to a ton. He's pretty strong, so I need to keep him entertained while I get his bale out.
Have you been hurt by trying to lead them with sweet feed yet? Have you?
No, no, they've been pretty good. We had one bull that was a bit narky that gave me a couple of frights, but this one, Resi, he's really good natured.
Well, we used to have cows, and they love that sweet feed.
Oh,
and they'll come around you like puppies. Only they're like 800, 900 pound puppies.
Yep. And they're so inquisitive. Like, you can't put anything out there without them coming up and wanting to rub on it and check it out and knock it over. And they're really inquisitive animals. Oh. Speaking of which, one's just come up for a drinky. I think that's Vlad. What are you doing, Vlad? You having a drink?
They name everything over here, but we can't kill them.
Yeah, well, we've got Vlad and Vector, and they're both destined for the freezer.
Freezer monsters. High five.
Yeah. Freezer cows. Freezer camp, we call it.
Yep.
Yeah. It was funny how the lady that bred our cows, we got them from, she had a little steer, and she hadn't given it a name, and she wasn't sure whether she was going to process it herself or sell it off, and she was out there feeding them one day and turned her back, and this steer came up and head-butted her up the rear end and knocked her over.
Oh.
And she got up and dusted herself off, and she said, "All right, I've decided on your name, Freezer." And that's exactly where he went.
Hey, we might have a cold temperature winter here. Shawnee Shave says that she says it's negative 31 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Glad I love being home. Where are you from?
Mine says negative 2 degrees.
Well, I can tell you, I have never been in a temperature that cold in my life.
I've been -6 was the lowest. It's horrible.
Yeah.
I've been negative 19. Camping out.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, it was rough.
Bad enough when it gets over here negative Celsius, and that's still 30 or 25 degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit. So that's bloody cold enough for me.
That's how it is here. For us over here in Louisiana, if it's 19, 20 degrees like it is right now, it's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
We're not used to that.
Shrinkage is definitely a factor at negative 19. I can tell you that right now.
Have your reindeer suit.
Yeah, you can't. Negative 19 can't be that cold. You were just outside 14 degrees with nothing on but your reindeer suit.
Yep.
Minnesota. Yeah. Minnesota says we love being home, but we're freezing our ass off. Oh.
Well, I'll package up some Aussie sunshine and mail it over. I'll see what I can do.
That would be nice.
I love that. I love being able to see you folks down there in the warm, and it's like, okay, summer's coming. It's just right around the corner. And y'all can do the same thing with us. You're like, it's freezing up there. Just let me watch the Americans freezing their butts off. And that'll make me feel better right now.
Yep. Well, we're expecting mid-90s for Christmas Day tomorrow, and just tickle 100 next week.
Mm-hmm.
I miss it.
We got an unusual bunch of cold air coming down right now with the jet stream being messed up and all. It's hammering pretty hard. The oscillations are a jar right now. And it's so cold out there right now, I had to stick my finger up my butt and yell snake before I could get to pee out there. It was terrible.
You should have borrowed some of John Nibbler's.
Yeah, he has plenty. He would love if you want.
It was terrible. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. This is a joke. But it's cold out there.
It is. Oh. Well, we've actually had an unusual start to the summer. It's been a lot colder than what it normally has, but I mean we've got the El Nino effect hitting us at the moment, so the oceans around are combating against us, and that's why we've had a lot of rain, a lot of cold weather. So this has really been the first sort of stretch of what we'd call normal summer weather, and we should have had it 4 or 5 weeks ago. It's been really late, and it's had an impact, as far as snake relocating goes. The reptile activity has been so much more delayed, which means the hatching time and breeding time has also been set back.
Well, with y'all being an island that is close to Antarctica on one side, and reaching toward the equator on the other side, y'all do get a range of stuff. Where does most of Australia's weather per se, does it come in from the east or the west, or is it just a grab bag?
predominantly comes in from the west, particularly what affects us over here on the east coast. So it comes in over Western Australia, South Australia, or it sweeps up from Antarctica over the Great Australian Bight and then swings across to us in Victoria. So for the most part, it swings down in the southern area. It swings from west to east. But once you get up in the northern area, so Queensland, where Silhouette Park and those guys are, they get the edge of that will sometimes sweep across, but they then get the tropical weather, which comes in from the Pacific Ocean, which sort of swings in from east, heading into the centre. So it's sort of so in between that sort of Victoria and Queensland, New South Wales is the sort of the state in the middle. Then you tend to get sort of weather that's sort of heading in both directions. But for us down here in Victoria, we predominantly get our weather from the west. If we get weather coming up from the south, so it's just sort of that's when we know we've got bad weather coming. That's when we get nasty winds and tornadoes and all sorts of shit happening. Yeah. So I'm quite happy to see clouds coming from that direction over there, because that's west. But if it comes from that direction, directly south, that's when I'm starting to bunker down and get ready for the shit's going to hit the fan.
Yeah. See here, that's the same way. We get most of our weather patterns from the west. Of course, it's the direction of the Earth's travel and everything, so it makes sense, But when we get storms that come in from the north, or anything other than southwest, then it's worse, So it's the same kind of thing, because it's coming in from a totally different direction, and then it's going to hit the other stuff, and we're going to have problems.
Yeah.
Those are the storms I fear for them tornadoes, really bad.
Yeah. Come on, Prue. Come and say hello. This is the one cow that comes up for a pat sometimes.
Well, she looks unaffected by stardom and fame.
Yeah, these guys do really well in the heat too. They're Murray Greys, so they're an Australian breed, specifically bred for just these sort of conditions. So, and we give them plenty of shade and make sure their water's always up. So, but I'm getting checked. You're all getting checked out anyway. At least what's going on? Hey. Yeah.
Hit the goat, see what they do, Mr. Robert.
Yeah.
Come on, please.
Didn't even phase them.
No, indeed. Speaking of which, the reason why they're looking at me with those big puppy dog eyes is, where's our bale of hay, you bastard? I saw you getting the tractor ready. I know you're doing it. Get off the freaking phone and give us our hay.
Yeah, we got Moo's Clues and Mr. Steve out here, and he's going to feed Moo there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're pretty cool. It's nice actually, because our bathroom window sort of faces on their paddock, and you get up in the morning, jump in the shower, and you look out and you see cows sort of wandering in the distance, and it's nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good sight.
Yeah,
I love seeing the cows. But see, now y'all see cows. Well, see, y'all see cows and kangaroo. We see cows and deer.
Yeah,
or moose or whatever else is going on. Mainly deer.
Alligators.
Or gators, yeah.
Oh, I love your alligators. They're cool animals.
Yeah, they're a little more chill than y'all's crocodile.
Yeah, the older.
We haven't seen much this year, though. It didn't rain too much. Usually, after like a hard rain, we'll see.
We get a hurricane and push them up into the bayou by the house.
I think maybe we saw one at that this year.
Oh, part of your problem too is your alligator, particularly in the Everglades, your alligator population's being impacted by those bloody Burmese pythons that are running rampant down there.
Mm.
And I, as you know, I love my snakes, but geez, everyone get out there and kill those Burmese pythons. They don't belong there. They're just destroying the ecosystem.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. if I was a little bit younger or had a
Yep.
lot more money right now, I would be down there doing that.
Yeah.
Come on, Mr.
Yeah.
Rob.
Well,
We're
you know,
having
that's a
apple
sliding scale. You know, you got youth or money, and
Mm.
if you've got one or the other, you can do pretty much anything you want to.
Yeah. All right. Well, I came out here about half an hour ago to do this feed, and Julianne's going to come out and say, "What are you doing? Why have you fed the cow?"
The women always looking to fuss when a man's having a good time.
I just
Well,
joined.
I've got to keep working because she's inside making the Christmas pudding. So, yeah,
Oh,
I better not be socialising too much while she's working.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by. We enjoyed it.
Always a pleasure. I always love to catch up with our American and Canadian and friends and people around the world. So, yeah,
Merry
looking
Christmas,
forward to
Steve.
2023 and keep growing the channel and getting to meet lots more people. So,
Enjoy it.
anyway, you guys have a fantastic Christmas and a new year, and stay safe, and much love from Sweeney's Creek Farm.
Take care, brother.
All right,
Y'all have a
catch you
great
on.
Christmas. Oh, John left. He knew it was about.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
You scared.
Checking the plumbing too long.
Checking the plumbing. You probably had to go to the hospital and get that dibbler pulled.
Checking the plumbing.
Your dibbler got stuck, John.
Had to plug a leak or something.
Sheena sent him a diaper so he doesn't have to do that.
Yeah, and some panties. John don't like my gifts as much as you do, Mr. Robert.
Oh, well, there was some concern going through my mind. I'm sitting there thinking, she sent me this thing, and all the rest of the gifts that y'all sent me was just tremendous. I'm thinking to myself, you know what? It's Christmas time, and if I'm going to wear that reindeer song, I need to go ahead and wear it now and get it done, and give you a little thanks back for sending me that stuff. And then one day I'll be up here cooking and making y'all hungry with the rest of it.
Okay. I'm glad you enjoy it, though. That makes me happy.
Yeah, I'm probably going to wear that tomorrow when I go shopping.
Oh, I gotta see pictures if you do that.
That's
Face and everything.
I love to get gifts. That's like my love language. I love it. It just makes me so happy. And
Especially when I'm paying. Oh, John just texted me. He lost electricity at his place, so he's gonna be out of here for a bit.
oh,
he uses pollinator too much.
He threw the Draco with his pollinator.
I think he's lying. He's just sitting there saying, "Shit, she ain't lost no power."
Hey, Miss Tammy, Rebel Canners, Shawnee Schwab, Miss Donna came in, always gardening, prep and
Just
prepping.
knew it.
I know where to begin, Homestead. I know we missed some.
Well, I didn't see Lewis earlier, so hey, Lewis, Rebel
Hey,
Canner.
how's it going, brother?
Marshmallow.
I was talking with him, but I forgot to.
I think John's plumbing broke a pipe.
Probably the dibbler broke the pipe.
You ease your way up, John. You don't just go hardcore.
Oh, he's coming back. He's
Oh,
gonna try.
Lord. He's going to try again.
Uh-huh.
It keeps getting bigger and bigger, the story. I'm gonna have to get me one of them go buttons, Mr. Robert. That thing is freaking funny.
Thanks for being a
Got
good
one
sport, Mr. Robert.
Oh, me, a good sport? No. That's John.
That made me so happy. I love it.
Well, Lord help, John is like the best sport of anybody I ever seen.
He don't have much choice. He wants to hang out with the cool people. He's gonna be the butt of the joke.
Mm. Oh,
Just FYI, Mr. Robert, you got something else coming your way.
oh, Lord.
Q got hers already.
Yeah, you can't say Q.
Mm. I'm still twitching on that. I said, "Now, how am I going to wear this?" You know. And so that's how the video come about. Man, I was out there. I got started with it, and then the neighbor fired up her truck. Damn it! I'm gonna be standing out here on the side of the road with this dang reindeer on my crotch. At the mailbox. You'd be surprised though. That helps keep your neighbors at a distance, you know.
That would be Pop stop and talk to you for half an hour.
He won't care.
Mm-hmm. Well, and see, then at one point, which I made that clip I made at first with the mail lady about to get there. That was one I had to get rid of all that I had just recorded because she was coming there, you know, to my mailbox. I'm like, dang it. I made several takes of that video and I was freezing. My hand and I'm sitting there talking to her because we had to catch up on some stuff. And that was about a 20-minute conversation. So by the time I got back with the rest of it, the main part of it, where I sat down on the bucket and all that, I was freezing my butt off. Fingers was burning. You know what I get when they get cold, you know?
Yeah.
They get cold and they start that burning mess. Oh, I was ready to come in. And I for sure did. I don't know, what is it now? It's like 9 or 10 degrees out there. Oh.
It was cold. Colt wanted to go outside and work on the. We bought a little 10 by 12, $180, $130 greenhouse, and I'm putting it together. And it's been raining, and we had to go drop off Maya and all kind of stuff. And it ended up we had to leave early because of the Arctic blast coming. And it was just today. He's like, "We going outside and work on it, Dad." I'm like, "Dude, it's freaking cold. It's like 17 degrees. We going outside. We could put clothes on." Well, you know what? Let's go change the battery on the car first. Went out there for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, what you think? It's cold? No, let's start working. Dude, your lips are blue already. All day long, he fussed me. Let's go. No, we're going to do it Monday when it quits raining and it's not cold.
I was out there last night when it was it had done gone below freezing, but not much. But I had to get out there and retrieve in one of my big pots, bring it inside. I'm like, dang it. If it was one night, I'd just cover it. But as low as it's getting and being multiple nights and days, I just brought this other stuff in. Yeah. It's my Crohn's, one of the things that was given to me back a few years ago, and in its original pot and everything, the original plants. And I said, well, it's going to die out there, so I need to bring it in, set it up in the house, and let it stay warm for a while. And the reason I say that is because that's when I was noticing the ice coming down. It was little snowflakes and little droplets of ice. Oh.
Yeah, that's not my cup of tea. I was not planning on it being as cold as it. We're going to be right at 40 hours below freezing whenever we finally get above freezing. But we're not going to be that high above it. We're going to be in the mid 30s, right at 40 at the most. So it's been about 5 years since we've been this cold, but it's usually in the middle of February, beginning of February when that happens. It's not normally this early. So hopefully it ends up being an early spring and a good spring. We don't have any issues with freezing. I'll be starting the tomatoes seeds 2 weeks. I'll be starting houses.
I just think of what I'm going to start. Q has got the Between the Seasons collab going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. So whatever you're doing between the seasons is for that, I'm thinking about getting some more tadpoles and raising some tadpoles up frogs from tadpole leaves.
They do that at this time of year or anytime?
Well, tadpoles, they if it's into the season and they haven't already turned into a frog, then they will go into a state of hold of their metamorphosis to change into. They'll stop at a tadpole at a certain temperature, and they'll keep that tadpole form all winter long until everything starts warming up again, and the nature tells them, it says, okay, you can be a frog now, and then they'll start. Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, Between the Seasons, Mr. Robert, you were correct, is the hashtag she's using. And we do plan on doing some videos with that as far as starting seeds and different things that we're going to have early on before Shed War starts. I wish I'd have got some video when we were putting the greenhouse together. I thought it was just going to be me, but Colt ended up helping a lot, like holding the pipe and putting some pieces together and helping me. I was really upset that I didn't record it because I was very impressed with how much he did help and how excited he was to be doing it. It's been a while since he was that excited to be outside helping do something, but he also thinks that's his greenhouse because it's like a third the size of the others. So he's like, that's my greenhouse. I want to dig a pond in it and dig a bayou coming to it to where the water can come in and out and we can feed the plants and like dude.
He loves them ponds.
Oh.
His
I remember when he was. What's that?
I said his imagination. Yeah. He has drawn a blueprint for a bunker on our property and everything.
I have to tell him we can't get a permit. Dude's ready to start building a bunker. It's like 30 by 40. He got it drawn out. We're going to have the cameras in here, and we're going to have the food over here, and we're going to be able to do the hydroponics over here, and we have a bicycle to make electricity over here. Like, dude, where do you see all this crap?
Like,
yeah.
It's like, man, he watches videos on YouTube.
Like it, man.
It's fun. I really hope that he gets into the welding and the the woodworking and things like that I enjoy doing when he gets a little bit older, where it won't hurt him or hurt him. I mean, it hurts welding, but I really hope he does learn how to do the welding. That I love doing that.
That's a good trade.
It is. And I mean, I'm not certified to do anything, but just to build stuff around the house, it's nice. I got a little $180 Harbor Freight machine I bought 12 years ago, and I still haven't found anything I can't do with it.
Yeah. Janice, good night.
Good night, Where to Begin Homestead. Thank you for stopping by. Y'all have a Merry Christmas as well. I don't know how much longer we can stay on. I wanted to visit about your video, Mr. Robert. That was awesome. That really made my day.
Why want me to show you that? From the party she missed.
Oh, we we had just come in from my daughter's house. Both my older daughters were there, and we needed some batteries for one of Colt's toys that they had got him. We went there, and they had some little Nerf blasters on sale for $250. Some little 6-shooters, so we picked up 6 of them, and we'll be getting in trouble. The boys were playing, the girls were fussing. Between my 2 son-in-laws and Colt and me, is like we had a good time. Then I come in and I click on your video, get about 10 seconds in it, and John messaged me. What the hell did you do? What did you do to Robert? What did you make him do? Is he losing his mind? I'm like, oh,
said that he's going to get you back.
Yeah, then
You
he said
didn't do nothing.
I didn't do nothing. He's like, I'm going to get you back. I think he's jealous.
We didn't do nothing.
I was like, dude, hold on. I'm watching the video. I don't know what you're talking about.
We thought it was something else.
Yeah, we thought it was something else.
Well, I couldn't let John have all the fun, but I'm also not going to, make myself into a man slingshot,
A sex symbol. You could be a sex symbol, Mr. Robert.
Yeah.
a sex symbol.
You have to
Yes.
show your face.
I'm saying, and I know it.
Mm. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah.
We're going to have to do a voiceover for that.
I think I could do something with your 4 seconds you shared.
Mm.
You'd be okay with that?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he is or not.
Oh Lord.
There you go. Dibble, 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 dibble.
Dibble, 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 dibble.
And I know it.
Dibble, dibble.
I have to buy one of them buttons.
I'm gonna have to buy it because, oh my, I love that button. That noise is amazing.
Yeah, it's I think I run him off. That's what it is. He's scared of the goat yelling.
I think he's jealous of what he's seen in the mankini, and he did it when it was hot. You did it at 14 degrees.
Oh Lord. It, yeah. And when I peeled that open, my coat open, all of that, I'm like, I'm on the side of the road. Here come the neighbor. Here come the mail lady first, here and bring the mail, and then here come the neighbor. Oh, like, don't you people have someplace else to be besides this road?
Good thing the Jehovah's Witness didn't come.
What?
She said, "Good thing the Jehovah Witness didn't come."
Oh yeah, they would have written off the whole neighborhood if that would have happened. I'll not forget what their words are, Can we tell you about the good word? Never mind.
Can we tell you about the good word? Ching, 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 ching.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. The carolers went up.
The carolers start singing jingle bells, and you ching, 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 ching. Mr. Roberts making the jingle bells rock.
Mr.
Jingle-
Robert was the neighbor and the mail lady their Christmas gifts.
That's when the Jehovah's Witness, they go into somebody else's house they don't know and then tell them and say, look, scooch down, get under the window, don't let him see you. I think he's headed this way. And he's jingling.
There's something wrong with him.
At least you kind of hid yours. Sean just lets it all hang out.
Oh, John, don't challenge John because he's going to go there, right?
He won't.
He's
Scared.
he's going to go there.
He's a little boy.
And don't tell me on a live that you don't want me to send you something because guess what? You're getting it. You said don't send you a slingshot. And I
Oh,
put it right then and there.
glad you didn't.
She did while you were on the live.
I
Don't you
said,
send
order
me
it.
that.
Order it.
Yeah, I remember.
So don't
I
tell me you don't want it.
don't want to deal with a slingshot though. That's a waste of money, and especially if you think I was going to wear it, like he did. Oh no.
No, but we.
You'd probably do it in private. We wouldn't know.
Well, I could, but the camera will not be turned around. Just don't keep facing forward. You have to use your imagination.
You're gonna use that for your OnlyFans.
That's right, OnlyFans. You have to judge by the noises that the neighbors make as to what I'm doing.
Oh.
Oh
John's out getting his pollinator tuned. He's not even here to defend himself.
He
No.
would anyways.
It's like it takes 2 double A's. Can we rig up something with 3 double A's so we got extra power?
Let's plug it into the wall. It works off of 9 volts. Let's give it 120.
Robert needs a bigger bell.
Oh.
He has the bells.
Yes,
Oh,
it has
never mind.
It has the bells.
removable bells.
That's right. Removable bells.
Everyone say hi to Zocco. He wants to say hi.
John needs a little bell. Robert needs a big
Little drummer boy.
Oh man, we're gonna have to get off here.
We're violating John, and he's not even here. Oh well.
Oh, I guarantee you he is watching.
Yeah. He's
sitting
scared.
over there. He's sitting in the chat right now, just like scheming, getting mad.
It's me a gift.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna get that Cation back. I'm gonna get him back.
He owes me a gift from like 5 months ago.
Oh, stop.
I'm gonna look at the elephant one. Who wants that one?
The elephant one.
Yeah, there's an elephant one. There's a reindeer. There's a regular. There's an elephant. There's a few different varieties of those mankinis.
Who wants the elephant?
Q.
Q, you want the elephant?
That's why John left Robert's bell as big as that. John didn't have any bells on his.
Nope. His was as plain and green.
His is the Borat.
Yeah.
How you doing? King of the castle. High five.
My wife is hot.
King of the castle. High five.
I want something with my elephant one. No. You know, you have to come up with your own ideas. I'll send you the elephant one, but other than that, you're on your own.
Yeah, you're not talking. You're talking to Q, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You want the elephant one?
Okay, thank you.
Unless you want the elephant one, Mr. Robert.
No, I do not want the elephant one. You calling the? I'd be codename Elephant Man then. Go out and water. No,
Around and the trunk on the elephant be swinging.
that's right. Well, you can reach the plants in the back that way. Get that garden deep like.
Make sure you can pollinate well with that thing.
You won't
That's
need
right.
a pollinator.
That's right.
Or dibblers.
Yeah, or dibblers.
You can hit all the sides of the garden with that. You know. Is it
Where are
Friday night yet?
John's in here.
I know.
guarantee you he's in here. He
I
might be
smell
watching.
some seals.
He's scared.
I'm still waiting for his report on the fishing video.
Yeah,
He's
kissy,
like,
kissy.
I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna go kiss this fish. See how that turns out. That was. It started off with 6 pounds and ended up with 2,000
Yeah,
off of 3 fish
that he bought at the store.
that he bought at the.
This is cool.
He bought
Oh.
it at the
Tastes like mud.
Oh, John.
I can't believe we have 11 people in here watching.
Yeah. Now we have 8. I wish Kenny and Angie would get on here.
They've been busy. It's Christmas time. They
I
have a
know.
lot going on. I do want to go see. They did put out a video tonight. I seen it pop up about the Arctic blast, and they just in the thumbnail they had a lot of snow.
His-
Cute.
He's been checking his plumbing a very long time.
It's multi-tool.
Mm.
I should have put the MA, TV MA.
6-year-old showed me.
Oh my God, the people on Facebook, Lord. My
Uh,
6-year-old saw this. What the hell are you 6-year-olds doing looking at your Facebook? You need to watch what you post. No, you need to watch who you have on your Facebook, dummy. Because apparently you don't check my Facebook. That woman, boy. Then after all that crap, she apologized. Well, I'm sorry, you're right. Block. Thaw his pipes. He frozen the coals in that. We cold over here, Lewis. I know we ain't close to what y'all cold as y'all are, but we are way out of our normal over here. Way out of our normal.
If he does a helicopter with his elephant hose, he can paralyze a water long time.
Do what?
You.
I know you ain't talking about. I can't do no helicopter. I can do the light switch. That's it. Ain't no helicopter. Light switch. Light switch.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get off here. I'm gonna end up getting banned.
Oh, have you seen John's video?
No, I haven't.
We was too busy watching yours.
We just got John's video popped up while we were at my daughter's. We were eating supper. I had cooked and we brought it over there, and we were eating supper. And then my younger daughter was late, so we visited with my older daughter and ate. And my younger one got there, so we visited some more with her. We ended up staying quite a bit longer than we wanted to, than we expected, not than we wanted to. It was great. You know, we had a good visit and everything. But then we came home. Pop came pick up Colt so they can go do Christmas over there tonight. And we were just sitting down. Your video popped up. So it's like you tagged us in it. So we were going to watch it first. And we still haven't watched John's video. But like 3 seconds into your video, John's texting me, what the hell? What did you do to him? I'm gonna get you back. I'm like, what the
And we thought it was something else, but it wasn't, because you didn't get that yet.
Oh Lord. It's a good time. We got a whole lot of winter to play with.
We gotta kill time for sure.
We got a lot of winter to play with, guys. And,
I hope this is the last 4 days of winter over here, honestly.
Oh, you know it ain't. It might be, but there's still plenty of time for this to happen a few more times, unfortunately.
It'd be nice if we get down in the low 40s. I'd be happy with that. But anything below freezing again, this is gonna be crappy.
How many dragon fruit did you lose this time?
Probably all of them. I didn't get to bring any of them in.
Oh,
all of them. It just ran out of time, ran out of space. Yeah. I'm gonna keep the buckets. My aunt had a couple of them that died back a couple years ago, and the root systems didn't die, just everything above the roots. So I'll be bringing them to the property and putting them out there and cleaning them up, and then hopefully they'll grow back down the line. I really think I'm going to end up purchasing a couple more of these smaller greenhouses to put out there at the property for during the wintertime.
Yeah.
To where we can keep them in there. It's hard to have the heat for them, really. They don't like being below 40 degrees. It's not like in the greenhouse with the tomatoes, you know, we get down to 38 to 36 degrees. The tomatoes don't like it, but they're not going to die completely. It's going to be rough, you know, keep them just because of the amount of space they take up. And I mean, the last 3 winters we've had the garage slap full of dragon fruit. Couldn't use the garage at all. Now tomorrow I'm gonna have to be pushing the Chevy in the garage to be able to use it. So to be able to work on it. So I mean, it was a decision we had to make. It was either, you know, keep trying to keep them alive, and we just didn't see it being worth it right now. The amount of fruit we got for the amount of work they took it just wasn't adding up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
with my work schedule, we didn't get a whole over half of the flowers didn't get pollinated. Sheena tried. She went outside. She even videoed, and I told her what she had to do. But every flower she tried to pollinate didn't take. So that was about half of the flowers that made this year. We had a bunch of rain this year, more than normal, when the dragon fruit was doing, and we didn't get really, the flavor wasn't there like it was in the years past. Even though we got quite a few more, the temperatures were so high early in the season, which is normally when the dragon fruit would produce over here, and the dragon fruit were busting. They were maturing faster than they should have, so we were late on picking them. There was just a lot of issues that I really wasn't happy with, and kind of didn't want to spend the time with it right now with everything else going on. Yeah, I need some sleep too. I think we're gonna go ahead and get off of here. Sheena done haul ass on me. Mr. Robert froze?
No.
Oh, you sleeping?
And after supper, after not sleeping at all last night, and then after supper, I am a little bit on the sleepy side.
Yeah. I can feel you. We got up Tuesday. Well, I woke up Tuesday morning between 2 and 2:30. Couldn't sleep, and stayed up all day thinking I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap. First day the whole time since I've been off, I hadn't been able to take a nap. We got in the car about 8:30 Tuesday night. Drove all the way to Fort Payne. Got there at 6:30 in the morning.
Fort Payne.
Yeah, Alabama.
Oh, that's right. You said you was coming through here. Well, y'all done come and gone now.
Well, we ended up having to leave early because of the storm coming through. We weren't supposed to leave until tomorrow to go drop, but we went all the way up there, drove straight through. We did the little Christmas exchange with my wife's ex-in-laws. They get me cool stuff every year. I love them to death. They're some great people. My wife's ex-in-laws. Then they left with my stepdaughter, my daughter. They went back home. We went eat. They had a room. We ended up staying in their room, slept for 3 hours, got in the car and drove till almost 10 o'clock at night. And we ended up just getting a room in Mississippi, spending the night and driving in the rest of the way. But you talk about tired.
I know you were. Fort Payne to Erast. Yeah.
It's 9 hours.
Yeah, it's a long drive.
It ended up taking us 9.5 hours to get there. And then we drove, I think it was 5.5 hours on the way back after 3 hours of sleep. As it started getting dark, I just couldn't go no more. My reflexes wasn't. I knew it was time to shut it down, so we just got another hotel room.
Oh, yeah, that's you made the right choice.
Yeah.
You made the right choice. Ain't nothing worth it. I've been out there on that road many times trying to stay awake and wake up just in time to miss a bridge.
Yep.
Or oncoming traffic or something like that. You know, it's terrible.
It's like when you're sitting down there, just like your body feels like, your soul feels like it leaves the body. You know, you're so tired that it's like you just feel like you left your body. It's like, yeah, it's time to quit. There ain't no reason for this.
Well,
then I get wide awake.
I have sleep apnea, And it's the, you know, when you excel, that's the one thing I excel in. When I get something, they say, "Oh, it's the worst case." So he's the worst case. I'm sitting there not knowing what's going on with my body, and I had sleep apnea and didn't know it, and I had it for over a decade or two,
Yeah.
and didn't know it. It got progressively worse. Sleep apnea is the scariest thing I have ever had or been diagnosed with or anything like that, because it destroys all the rest of your body. It destroys you. And I was a walking zombie. You couldn't sleep at night, couldn't get no sleep. You actually wind up becoming afraid to go to bed. You
Really?
know? Yeah. When it's bad. Now you'll hear people say, "Oh, well, I've got sleep apnea, but it's not bad. You know, I don't need to do this, I don't need to do that." And they're right, because if they do have it and it is bad, that they will be taking all the measures possible. A lot of people think it's fake, and it ain't. It ain't no fake diagnosis. I can tell you that right now. It's serious. I was running off the road on the way into work, on the way home. That last 3 months, and certainly the last several weeks, was, I don't know how I'm still alive. I'd run off in the median on the interstate, and there'd be somebody else I done run off the road there, or it was just terrible. And I've got it under control now, but I fall asleep easier now if I'm driving. So I have to be very careful about that. So it's easy for me to fall asleep while I'm driving. If I'm not rested, you know what I'm saying? But when I had sleep apnea, I couldn't help it. I'd be sitting there going down the road in the middle of wintertime, delivering a hot shot order, and making a lot of money. And it'd be middle of winter with the windows down, freezing my butt off, trying to stay awake, you know? Yeah.
I just haven't. I sleep well. I find I sleep well, but I just wake up at 4 to 6 hours is the most I sleep most nights.
Yeah.
You know, even the night, you know, after all that, 3 hours, and I think it was 3 hours and right at 40 hours total. That I slept 3 hours and 40 hours, and even that night I slept 5.5 hours and got up. It's like, yeah, it's time to go.
Phil.
Yeah.
Phil, how's it going? We're about to get off of here, brother. I can't believe we still got 9 people in here. Phil, if you haven't seen it, you need to go check out Mr. Robert. He got a new video with
a special appearance by Rudolph.
Roudolph, right?
Yeah. Rudolph, the hard-headed reindeer.
Uh,
I didn't say that.
you socked it to it, Mr. Robert. You sure did.
I did not say that. Oh, the filter goes away when the sleep goes away. It's like, wait a minute, is that an appropriate joke? No, it's not.
That is perfect for my channel. It goes right along with my Facebook.
Oh yeah.
No
Brother,
problem.
your Facebook has been off the dang chain. And somebody made the mistake of complaining about it, several of them, and then it just got worse. I'm like, oh Lord.
3. You're gonna tell me.
Jesus gonna come in and weigh in on your Facebook soon. You know, it's gonna happen.
I've been waiting to get shut down on it. Really, I've been pushing the envelope, seeing how far we go, and like a couple of them, I told Sheena's like, "Look, check this out." She's like, "Post it." I'm like, yeah. She's like, "Go ahead, post it. I don't care." I'm like, high five. That's fine. Like the one with Elmo. today. Somebody sent me that one here. I don't want to post this on mine. Post it on yours. I'm like, oh man, that's kind of pushing it. I think. Okay, LOL, you talked me into it. Elmo's bed pull. Oh, Elmo's sofa pulls out, but not Elmo. It's like God. I don't know if I should put that. Oh, I gotta put it.
It's bad. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my God, these things are so funny. And I gotta laugh. And I was like, no, I can't be seen laughing at this. I got to cut this boy off. I'm gonna unfriend you.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's like, and you know me, Mr. Robin. I've told you before. If I don't like what someone's talking about, I just move on. I don't have to sit there and tell them, hey, oh my God, you hurt my feelings, or you shouldn't do this. It's like, you know what? Yeah, I don't agree. I move on. But these people just like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. That offends me. Just leave.
Well, they think I should be offended.
Oh yeah.
But she's finding the worst stuff, I bet.
Oh,
She
no.
has. She sent me some things to put on there.
I'm like, they don't know. They don't know us. They don't know our relationship.
Are they like, oh, you're gonna be on trouble in that? You're gonna be in trouble with that? I'm like, no, I'm not. People act like this all the time.
Yeah, it's to expect everybody to follow the same guidelines and levels of humor standards, it's crazy. And you never let your kids have unrestricted access to the computer and Facebook and everything else.
Yeah, my 6-year-old seen this. What your 6-year-old's doing? What are you doing that your 6-year-old has your phone and is on Facebook unsupervised?
Yeah, exactly. I went through that with my ex. Okay, my boys, when they were young, they're telling me what they do. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. While your mom's going to work, y'all get to use the computer all you want to? Yes, sir. Like, I'm sitting there thinking, oh no, this is not good. And so I'm talking to her about it later on. I'm like, telling me that you let them use the computer all they want to, and they're not restricted. You don't have any restriction things on there. They just do all they want to, right? And she, that's good. And I'm like, well, that's not a good idea, because they're boys. And she says, it's a matter of trust, and I trust them. I'm like, oh Lord. Now, see, when I was their age, we had to work for our porn. You give kids unrestricted access to computers and phones.
He said we had to work for our porn.
We had to work for, what I mean. Don't be sitting over there like some kind of agent angel.
I was an agent. I know exactly what you're talking about. You had to find it. And yes.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't at the touch of a finger.
It was old school on paper or late night on Showtime or something,
You catch it in between the channels, the snow channels. You'd be able to kind of make it out a little bit. Oh!
If you wake up in the middle of the night because your parents is watching something, it's like, y'all watching?
Y'all watching?
Boy, what you doing out of bed? Get your ass back to bed.
Go give me that switch.
And the bathroom ain't this way, son. It's the other way. Me and your mama, we're working on something.
But yeah, it's
But anyhow, she I told her, I said, it's the wrong thing. And they, while you're going to work, they ain't doing nothing but looking up porn.
Yeah.
Because they're young kids or young boys, especially. And she says, no, they're not. I trust them. I was like, oh, okay. And then about then I don't know, maybe 3 weeks later, somehow it all blew up. And I looked at her and I said, "Oh, it's a matter of trust, right? Well, we're going to have a talk about it." Like, yeah, you should have listened to my talk. Yeah, now you're learning. Oh,
it's bad when you talk to kids, and after I pointed out those 3 women that made the comments, or I think they were women,
you never know.
well, they don't have pictures, of who they are. But
Yeah.
after those comments, and I made my comment back, I will not block anybody else. I will, you make 2 stupid comments like that, I will, hey, this is what you said, here's my response. And the people on Facebook are pretty funny about making fun of them, but I won't. And one of them, actually sent me a message and apologized. She's like, you're right. My kids should not be on Facebook. I know what you post. I was doing other things, and I'm sorry for what I did. I said, 9 times out of 10, I just let it slide. I said, you just caught me on the wrong day when I said what I said. I said, I'm not going to apologize because you're retarded for letting your kid be on any type of phone at 6 years old, phone, computer, whatever it is, unsupervised. That is completely wrong. That is not watching, that's not teaching your kid anything. That is, even Colt gets on Netflix, and it's on kids Netflix, and Netflix is nice enough to send us a thing every week of everything he's watched, how long he's watched it. It gives you a breakdown of the amount of time he spends on it. We're able to kind of curb it with stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he don't know. He knows. Don't even touch that F with the blue around it. You won't touch that phone, nothing like that again for a month.
That's right.
But I don't fault anybody for what they do. Just don't think I should do the same.
Facebook, that was invented by college kids,
Yeah.
For college kids. And I don't know, it's a powerful tool, but it's a powerful
it's a great way to keep up with family and stuff that doesn't live locally. That's what my personal one does, and I don't share all the stuff I do from my personal one that I do on the other. And the other one, whenever I have more gardening stuff going on, I tend to share more gardening stuff. But lately, there ain't much going on, and it's funny. It's a good. If you're in the right state of mind, it's a good pastime. Spend a couple minutes, you get a giggle off of it, and move on from it. Is it the most ideal situation to be posting some of that stuff? No. Is it horrible? No. There's a lot of other shit going on in the world that's a lot worse than, some suggestive pictures with an elf and Barbie.
That's right, and it's for adults.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, Owl. Hello, River.
We tried to find a frog button, but we couldn't.
Yeah. I need to go smoke.
I guess I'm in charge now.
Yeah, 5 more minutes. We're gonna go.
We're in charge. I'm in charge.
Give it about 10 more minutes.
Y'all better behave yourselves.
The queen is back.
The queen's in charge.
Queen is back, and you're gonna be in trouble.
Yep, you better watch it. You're gonna be getting all kinds of gifts.
Oh no. Not everything has to be shown now. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I'll buy you a mirror, Mr. Robert.
I had to get drunk just to do that.
I appreciate it. It really made my day.
I'm glad that my job was done. I figured that y'all would appreciate it, especially you. Like, I got to do this. I got to do this for them. Got to do this for Sheena because they sent all that stuff. and it's Christmas time. I said, if you ain't, if you don't,
a special gift to send you, okay, Q?
there you go. I said, if I don't show the reindeer, I ain't got nothing to fill the reindeer out with for sure. So I had to do that.
It made us, that's for sure.
It's all about the laughing. We got a lot of winter to go through.
I know, it just began too. Oof.
I want to get my greenhouse going, but there's an awful lot of other stuff I want to do too. I'm working on a design for a new heater, indoor heater, like with the oil lamp or candles or whatever, any kind of fuel like that, any kind of thing. So if you lose power and you're in a small place, apartment, or wherever, you can use this thing and keep yourself warm, cook, and not kill yourself. Carbon monoxide, that's always a plus. That's that's the thing. You always, every year, there's somebody that the whole family lose their life. Everybody, in the house or the apartments are the worst. Because all kinds of folks can get into apartments, and you be the smart one, but there's 3 others that thinks it's okay to build a campfire in the middle of the floor, and that's happened. Or they'll bring their barbecue grill inside the house, right?
And close it up.
Stay warm, yeah. It's like, no, it don't work that way. Yeah. Or they burn down the building by having a barbecue grill outside and not managing the flames right, or catching the siding on fire. That happened to my little brother.
Mine too.
they got burned out of their apartment complex building. The one building there had to evacuate and all that kind of crap. Like what? No.
Yeah, my brother burned up the side of the siding on the side of his trailer, cooking ribeyes. He's like under. He wasn't outside. He was under. He has an awning off the back of his trailer, and he was under the awning because it was raining about a foot and a half off of his trailer. Why it happened? Your grill 700 degrees. You tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how you're a mechanic. You know how radiation works. Heat moves.
Mm-hmm. I had a wood stove in here one winter, and this is a RV. RV is not the biggest thing in the world, and I had a wood stove in here, and I heated one winter with scraps I brought home from the cabinet shop that was next door to my work. Little scraps of hardwood. Fed that thing. I stayed warm all winter long, and my electric bill was the lowest I'd ever had it. And it was a bad winter too. But I designed it the right way with heat shields and all this kind of stuff. You follow the rules.
Yep.
And you can get away with that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's good stuff.
We set up decent over here for the hurricanes. We have a little generator on the front porch that'll run all the freezes, everything mandatory that we won't lose anything. A couple window units that we have for hurricane season and stuff. We don't get the wintertime over here that like we're getting right now. We don't normally have that, and sometimes we'll lose electricity when we do get it. But Sheena and I, if I'm working and I'm not home, she knows. We have blankets that we hang up between the kitchen and the other rooms. It's all set up. All she has to do is hang it up on the nails and start the generator and start the stove. Put some pots of water on the stove and turn the stove on. Let it start boiling. And
there you go.
you know, we can't heat the whole house. There's also a heater in the bathroom, but I've never used it. I'm scared to death to use it. It's one of those old heaters with the mantles in it. You know, the little whatever they use.
Propane?
No, it's natural gas, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's built into the wall. It's been in the house. The guy said that I bought the house from said that was one of the original heaters in the house.
Well, it's
So
got the little ceramic.
Yeah, you
Ceramic
use
mantles.
a match to light it.
Yeah, you have to light it, match. You know, we can get in the bathroom with it. We don't have to run any type of electricity.
But at one time, we knew that they was going to turn the heat off, the electric off.
In the winter.
Yeah, that one time. So I like cranked the heat in the house because I knew that they was going to turn it off for a short time. That way it kind of like stayed warm in here. But then I put the blankets up.
I remember. Let's try gardening. I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing? Merry Christmas to you too.
Merry Christmas to everyone. We're gonna go ahead and get off of here, Mr. Robert. I tell you what, your video tonight was amazing. Thank you so much for the shout out. It was great. You know, it made our night, made our week. Sheena enjoys sending out things, and for you to use that in that video and have a good time with it, it really made her, you know, she was laughing, we were both laughing.
Well, I thank y'all for being the people that you are. Y'all are some amazing people, and we appreciate you. We love y'all, and you know,
we hope to have more time to spend on YouTube. You know, this year it was a weird year for us. You know, with my medical issues and trying to figure things out with that, and finally getting it right. And it cascaded this year. We fell behind on a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, it's been fun. Thanks for having me up. And anyhow, y'all be good. Thank you very much. It's been fun.
Thanks for stopping by, and everyone, thanks for stopping by in the chat.
KJ wants to say hi.
Yeah, I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas, safe holidays, and enjoy it. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a great one.
Bye. You don't know.